So I'm a great believer that it doesn't matter if you play in goal, you play up front, you play defence, you should be rewarded.
Midfield.
Unfortunately, we can't actually give everyone an award, a personal award, because you still need to be challenged. But this first award is for somebody that I believe deserves it, just because when he came and joined us, he'd never played for a team. It was in the second season. To be honest, I don't know, I think someone likes us up there, because I remember the first training session thinking, wow, this kid's really, really good. And I've lost count of how many goals he's scored.
36,
31. 41. But to me, Freddie, you've been absolutely outstanding. So you win our golden boot this year. Alright, well done.
Alright, well played with it, brilliant. Okay. So all the players, all the boys got to vote who they thought was the best player, and I was a little bit sneaky because before the last game of the season at Rayleigh Boys Lions, I pulled them all one by one with ball watching and monitoring to make sure they weren't influenced by anybody. So we got a true answer, and they got asked to give who they thought the best player was and give a second choice. I'm really pleased that, although I couldn't vote obviously for this award, I'm really delighted to give this one out to the person who's won it, because I voted for one of them in one of the other categories. He's someone who's one of the younger boys in the team. I think his mum would describe him as a bit of a pickle. He has been a bit of a nightmare over 2 years. I could probably use some more choice words, but I'm not gonna. He has matured and grown up remarkably this season. He's been fantastic. He's run and run and run, tried hard, passed the ball better than anyone else in the team probably, and he's the third top scorer. I think he's got 27 goals, and Louis, come here, man.
Well done, mate.
He also said last summer that he was going to prove everybody wrong and he was going to win one of these himself. So there you go, you've got one.
Well done, Louis. Right, supporters. So it doesn't matter sometimes what me and Nick think, or going forward, me and Darren, a bit of help from Wes and Paul. Parents, they're the ones. They do this award. They come and see most of you every week. I've noticed how when the weather's nice, we get more of the ladies turn up. And, but look, this means that they've seen something in this player that every week is that they're trying their best. They're a consistent performer. And from my point of view, I voted for this person in our category because I think that this person was not only the most consistent player, but played in a position where you shouldn't score many goals. And I think I'm right in saying that he scored over 20 odd goals, which is outstanding from a defensive point of view. So Will, you are the supporters. Well done. Ready? Well done.
Right, so we asked all the parents again to vote for another award we made up ourselves, which was the most improved player. I'm going to do this a little bit differently, because if I start talking about this, everyone can know straight out who it is. Jaden, come here, mate. Yeah, you've got to listen to me. Turn and face your audience. I think playing in goal is really difficult when you've never done it before, and it's unless you're Louis, and it's one of those positions that there's no hiding place, is there? If you make a mistake, it's on you, it looks on you, doesn't it? There's no hiding place. I mean, five-a-side against 8-year-old boys who aren't, learning how to defend. It's a really difficult position to play. You listening to me, mate? You listening? But Jaden has really stood up to the challenge. He's been really brave in goal. He's had his ups and downs, as have all the boys. But I think he came really, really strong at the end of the season. I remember up at Pegasus and we won up there, and I just nudged Barry and I said he looks like a proper goalkeeper now. And he was absolutely fantastic. He needs to use his hands a bit more, he knows that. With some great training, you're going to come on and on and on, but make the position you already have, and you've been brilliant, mate.
Well done.
Doesn't tell you, he's not better than Pickford. He said he made some back in set 6.
He makes some better sense. Pickford makes notes in that. He's good.
But he's good. I say my brilliant side.
To the last award. Right, so this is supposed to be the managers. I don't believe this team's ever been about one person, it's about a group. So firstly, Nick, Paul, Wes, everybody that's helped out. I mean, to be honest, it's been a pleasure to coach you boys. But when it comes to a manager, you, my view is that I know sometimes I'm quite demanding coach from a coaching point of view, but what I really liked about this player is that every time we train, he does what I ask him to do. He helps out. When it comes to a game, he gives 110%. He doesn't moan, he just does everything. And this player last year probably wasn't one of our best players. And I made him captain. So come here. So firstly, what I'd like to say to Dylan is what was a pleasure was when I asked someone to be a captain for a whole season, that was for a reason. Do you know what? I made that right choice and you did brilliantly, yeah? And for that, that is why you've got Manager's Player of the Season. All right, well done. Oh, Dylan. All right. So, boys, thanks very much for everything, but like I've been talking about all the time, it's not all about you, it's about lots of other people. So there's this guy that keeps pointing this camera or video most weeks at everybody. So I'd like everyone to give a big cheer for Paul because... And the reason why is Paul's been absolutely brilliantly doing all those videos. I know some people think that they might only take 5 minutes. I sat on a plane to Vegas. It takes a long time. And Paul's videos have not only been a joy to watch, but I think they've helped the boys and the managers to actually work out of our strengths and weaknesses, and that's why we had a good season. So, Paul, well done. Thank you for that.